Nick Bosa's out. So can we have an actual real conversation? Truthfully.
I'm 49er, I bleed red and gold. I've been faithful since I was 2 years old. We bout to score quick and count another ring. Being a 49er means I'm a 49er.
In this video, I want to be very frank and very clear about Nick Bosa's injury. I believe Nick Bosa's injury sucks. It's hurtful. Not to just us as fans, but to the team. He's a quality man. He is. I don't agree with a lot of his, political views because I'm, black, but I think that Nick Bosa's injury hurts. So many different tiers. It truly does hurt. With this being said, the defense didn't play bad without him at all. If anything, they played equal, like same. And when you look at the past two games before we played the Arizona Cardinals, Nick Bosa had phenomenal last second sacks. But without that, I think this San Francisco 49ers defense played extremely well. Extremely well. That was a tough game yesterday. And with Nick Bosa getting out, Connor for Arizona being hurt as well, same injury, which is something that we definitely should really discuss. Why is everyone coming down with ACL injuries? But that's a different video for a different time. But this 49er defense might be something even more special than what we thought. And that's something that I really want to talk about. We could talk about the Nick Bosa injury. We could talk about how it feels. We can talk about how we, stand. But I have to be the first one to say, Mykel Williams at 20 years old, 21, is really good. Not just like mediocre, but is a real lunch pail, blue-collar defensive lineman that has been playing the dirty stuff of the trenches and is making it look good and is taking pride in it. That's something that we should highlight. We can't go back and fix Nick Bosa's ACL. He's had 3 of them. And the 49ers still paid him, I don't know, $30-some-odd million a season. I don't think that was a good idea. I said it when it happened. But the 49er faithful fans all were like, oh, you're just a hater of Nick Bosa. I can't be a hater of someone who was a 49er player unless they're that bad. But the truth is, the 49ers have his replacement if Mykel Williams wants to play defensive end. And in this game, if you really saw, Bosa usually plays on the left side of the defense, which is the right tackle for the offense. But this game was different because this game, he was on the right side of the defense, left side of the offense. And when it first happened, I was like, this is different. This isn't normal. Why is this? It's because Bosa goes after the weakest offensive tackle. And this week, he went after the weakest offensive tackle, in my opinion, the weakest on the Arizona Cardinals. And his body wasn't used to playing on that side. Now, some people say, oh, it doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This don't matter. This does matter. This does. When you're used to doing something always on the left-hand side, like, for example, Sherman never really truly followed the best wide receiver. He played on an island on his side. Hence why people never put Sherman in the conversation with Darrelle Revis, who arguably, in my opinion, is the best corners have ever played in the NFL. I go Revis first, then Deion Sanders. Because Revis had an island. Nick Bosa played on an island. And when he got off of his island and did something different happened. He got hurt. Now, some people will be like, no, that's not true. Like, how can you say that? I'm just giving you the facts. We look at the last 3 games, plenty of film. Go out there on YouTube. You can watch. He's always played left side DN, right side tackle. He switched it up for whatever reason. Robert Saleh or him, somebody switched it up. Sorry about that. And he got injured. I truly do believe Huff was a phenomenal pick for the San Francisco 49ers as a come in for a speed rush. Gross Matu is going to play a hell of a lot more. And quite frankly, I don't think the San Francisco 49ers need to go pick up a defensive end. Who the hell are you going to get? And there might be someone out there that can bend the corner, get around, and get sacks. Because we don't know yet if Mykel Williams is a type of defensive lineman who can get sacks. We don't know that yet. We know that he can stop the run, but we don't know if he can get actual sacks. And that's what truly matters in the NFL. To get paid the big dollars is the sacks, not the run stopping. It's just the truth. So, we have Mykel Williams, who loves playing the 3 technique, having to play more defensive end. And we'll see this week against the Jags how that looks. Gross Matus will be the starting defensive end for Bosa. Alfred Collins, I don't want to say it, but yeah, Alfred Collins is Alfred Collins. I'll make a deeper dive on that after this week. But it's really shocking it's not shocking. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's not shocking. It's not shocking. Nick Bosa's leg has always been injured since high school. ACL left, ACL right. He worked his ass off to bring him back. And as his thighs are so massive and strong, pause, and his calves are so strong, pause, that knee, inside that knee, that little rubber, it's linguini. It's truly linguini. He got injured. And I'm not going to say if he can come back. He can definitely come back. He's done it before. You really don't need an ACL, MCL. But it's just bone grinding on bone. And I know I'm being really detailed about it because, I've never had a knee injury. But I do know the defensive line position. It's going to be tough. I don't want to talk about right now, should the 49ers keep him, all that. It doesn't matter right now. He's hurting. He's in pain. The 49ers as an organization's in pain. But the positive side, we're 3-0. We know this defense necessarily doesn't need him because of how good everyone else is playing around him. Upton Stout, I'm going to keep on yelling out his name. Upton Stout, the cornerback, the nickel corner. Upton Stout is a dog. And I know some people might say, what does that have to do with Nick Bosa? A lot. Because you have to play in sequences. There's 3 levels of a defense. And some people don't know this, but I'm going to make sure I make this very clear. There's 3 levels of a defense. You have your defensive line. You have your middle linebackers. And then you have your safeties and corners, okay? It's like a tree, if you think of it like that. When the defensive line gets pressure and adds pressure to the quarterback has less time to make a good decision, plants their feet. And for those deep ball, it gives the corners an opportunity to come up under them. If you watch Upton Stout played a hell of a game because of what the D-line was doing. Now, things that the D-line did not do good. We did not keep Kyler Murray in the pocket. But who does? He's a cockroach. Cockroaches scatter when they get scared. He's scattered. And we did not keep containment on the ends because there's no end faster than Kyler Murray. So Kyler Murray gets those edges quite fast, and he gets those quick little 5 and 6 and 7 yards that adds up. But we have to look at this from a deeper level. Can the San Francisco 49ers get past the Jacksonville Jaguars? Can they? I think so. I truly do think so, that the 49ers don't need Bosa and we can get past the Jaguars. And I'm not, like, I am a fan of the 49ers. Like, I'm a deep fan of the 49ers. But at the same time, real good football teams don't think about the full schedule. They think about it week by week. You master the week. You master the moment. And if you keep on doing that every single week, you'll be successful. I think the San Francisco 49ers can definitely do that. Right now, it's the Jags. We have everything that we need to get past the Jaguars. We have to play our type of football. Aggressive, firm, and consistent and complete. And the San Francisco 49ers can do that. They can do that. So, I'm looking in the comments right now, y'all. I'm looking in the comments right now. Let me know what y'all think. Drop in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Here we go. James, we're still in it. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're still in the fight. We are still in the fight. Okay. And if you know about junior college football, real quick, I played at the San Francisco City College. If you know about San Francisco City College and Wash, George Rush, you know winning's a tradition. So I come from a winning tradition of football. And I also played at Folsom High School. Winning tradition football. One of the biggest things that I've gotten from Rush, Troy Taylor, play the next play. You play the next play. Forget about what you did on the play of previous, that you just did, but play the next play. The 49ers will play the next play. They will be dominant. And we got this. We got to start looking to the next situation, which is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to be consistent about. I like this. We got this. Facts. We do. What happened to Chase Lucas? Hey, my brother, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't remember seeing Chase Lucas at all in this game. I don't know why. So if someone knows what happened to Chase Lucas, because I think he's dynamite, drop it in the comments and, help the faithful talk figure out what happened to him, because that's a big conversation as well. That's a big conversation as well I had on Chase Lucas, okay? We are not paying him next year. Nick Bosa's contract right now, we don't got to talk about it right now. We don't need to talk about it right now. Right now, we're 3-0. And we're number 1 in our division. Okay? Let's talk about the stuff that we can control right now. We'll get to all the extra stuff later on. We'll get to all that. But right now, we are 3-0. And right now, to be honest with you, good football teams think like this. We're 0-0. We have to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's the focus. All the past teams don't matter. We're focused on one team at a time. And right now we're focused on the Jacksonville Jaguars. And what can they do? Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback. He is. He's a good quarterback. Can we stop him? Absolutely. And we need to. We really need to. So it's going to be very big for us to stay focused on that, okay? Hunter will be out here, so there'll be a lot more kids at the next Santa Clara game because, everyone loves, Travis Hunter. So there'll be a lot more kids that are going to be stands for Travis Hunter. But we have a mission right now, y'all. We're on a mission. And right now, the mission is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Play the next play. We have the defensive line that can get past the Jacksonville Jaguars. And let's do it. Let's get this done. Now, if this is your first time watching me, please do me a favor. Please do me a huge favor. And give me a thumbs up because it helps the algorithm. Give me a thumbs up, please. If you like what I've talked about. If you haven't liked what I've talked about, but you still stayed around, I appreciate you. And if you're new to the if you're new to the YouTube, please subscribe. Please. It helps tremendously. It really does. Okay. Salute. I salute you too, brother. I salute you too. Run the ball more. All right. We're going to talk about it. This is only supposed to be about the defense, but we can talk about it right now. Okay. Christian McCaffrey is mid right now. He looks mid. He doesn't have explosiveness. He can't break a tackle. He can't stiff arm. He can't get away from nobody. Okay. And I didn't want to talk about this part particular because we won the game. Who the hell goes shotgun from 4th and 1 on the 1 yard line? Who does that? Who does that? Who? Give me a coach, give me an offensive coordinator that does 4th and 1 from the 1 yard line. And then flankers out Christian McCaffrey. Like we don't know who's getting the ball on 4th and 1 on the 1 yard line with Christian McCaffrey on the side of the quarterback who doesn't have no agility. We know it's a pass. Are you kidding me? That was by far the dumbest play calling I have seen in football in years. You got Philadelphia's tush push. You got Kansas City gripping ass for the 1 yard line. You got quarterback sneak. You got fullback dive. I can go on. But we do a shotgun from the 1 yard line. How stupid is that? Can we just drop in the comments and talk about that? How dumb can you be? But we won the game. We won the game. So it's not a conversation like how it should be. Because if I was Jed York, I'd be calling the cell phone on the sideline of what the hell you doing? And here's a bigger part. Because we're talking about, the run game. Brian Robinson Jr. is a San Francisco 49er. Why the hell would Kyle Shanahan on 4th and 1 on the 1 yard line not put in a 6'2", 6'3", 230-pound running back? It's because there's a narrative that they want to play. But I don't like to talk about that because people who are just normal fans of football don't understand what I'm talking about. And if you're an actual football player, retired player, played the game, or just have been watching your whole life, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When offensive coordinators have a mental script of who they want people to talk about. Because you can't tell me right now on the 1 yard line this season, you would put in Christian McCaffrey in shotgun with Mac Jones in shotgun over doing I formation. Use check as fullback. Brian Robinson Jr. as the running back and go straight forward. Now, my football IQ, I brag sometimes. My football IQ is pretty flipping high. Okay? But we're talking about 1 yard. And we can't get the push? No push. No tush push. Nothing. You want to go shotgun, throw the ball to Christian McCaffrey, and Christian McCaffrey got lit the hell up. But that's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that. Give me a thumbs up if you agree with me. Give me a thumbs up if you agree with me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Okay? I agree with you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know. Sometimes when I talk football, I feel like some fans don't understand what I'm talking about and they just want to see their star players get the ball. I want to win. I want to win. I don't care who has the ball. I want to win. That's the only thing that matters. When you're a part of a winning organization, the only thing that matters is the W, not the narrative. And Kyle Shanahan got caught red-handed in the cookie jar of wanting a narrative of the 49ers victory. And that's Christian McCaffrey. But again, I won't talk about it no more. But if y'all ask me certain questions, I'll say it. This is the faithful talk. I'm supposed to be faithful to y'all. Y'all supposed to be faithful to me. And we have harder conversations about the San Francisco 49ers. These are difficult conversations that we're having, but we're having them. We have to. We owe it to ourselves. Okay? Very dumb. And you know, the funny part is, like, I wish I could stream the games because I really wanted to ask y'all in real time. What did y'all think about that? Now, something else that we should discuss real quick, something else that we will discuss just real quick is this. Bear with me 1 second. Here it is. Is there a quarterback controversy in Santa Clara? Before you say in the comments yes, no, and give me your reasons, just think for just think for a second, okay? Bear with me. Mac Jones hurt his knee. He put a flipping brace on the knee and went out there and did a 2-minute drive and looked excellent. Brock Purdy has not done that. He just hasn't. I think next week we keep Mac Jones in as the starting quarterback. Now drop in the comments and let me know what do y'all think of that. Let me know right now, what do y'all think of that? Keeping Mac Jones in as a starting quarterback. I want to know right now, how do y'all feel about that? What's your thoughts? What's your opinions on keeping Mac Jones in one more week? I know some fans won't like that. I know Brock Purdy wants to get out there expeditiously and regain his throne. But we're winning with Mac. I don't think we change anything. We run with Mac. We go with Mac right now. Okay? Return of the Mac is the theme song that should be playing when Mac Jones comes onto the field. Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. Give me your opinions. I'm ready to have the conversation. And matter of fact, this is what I'm going to do. Right now, we're not going to have this conversation. No. We're going to have a deeper dive on this later tonight, okay? Let's say if you can do it. I don't think I don't got any kids on here. I think I got all adults, grown men, grown women. Let's come and talk about this around 11 p.m. tonight. I want to have a deeper conversation, okay, about this. All right? Give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. But we got to have a deeper conversation about Mac Jones and Brock Purdy. This is not Steve Young, Joe Montana, Steve Young. No. This is not the conversation that we're going to have. We're not going to be stupid. We're going to be real, honest, faithful, and have a real discussion about who should be the starting quarterback against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay? That's the conversation. Very curious to know what y'all think. But I think you have all been watching the games with me. And I think we can all say right now, Mac Jones looks like he should have the job right now. Right now. I'm not saying he's better than Brock Purdy. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that should be a conversation that we need to start to have, okay? Be sure to like, share, subscribe to the Faithful Talk channel, okay? YouTube.